What is up, you guys? Nick here with another video. Today I have just downloaded the Samsung One UI Beta Android 10 One UI 2.0 update. This of course comes with Android 10.0 and the One UI 2.0 from Samsung. So a few things that they say, are you're going to have smoother scrolling, which is definitely true. A system-wide dark mode, which we kind of had already, but you can see here now I've got Gmail is dark mode, a couple other things that come up in dark mode, which is cool. Really, that's all I've noticed so far with it. However, one thing I do want to point out is with this beta program there are bugs. One that I noticed almost immediately was that when I swipe up and I go into my app drawer and then come home, you can see my background is blurry, and then you can see it's still blurry down here, but it's clarifying right there. And if I rotate the screen, it comes back, but I'm going to leave it in this aspect ratio because this is a nicer aspect ratio for YouTube. So there's that issue, which is kind of a problem, but not really a problem. And then one other thing that I think is kind of funny is one of the features that they're touting that this has is this this dark mode availability. But if you open the One UI beta app, it says here, thank you for participating, and it just blasts you with bright white light, and there's no way to switch this, no way to change this at all. And so that's kind of funny to me. But then here you can go in, you can see there's some beta notices, so there's some known issues and additional guides, different things like that. So it's really cool that Samsung's doing this. Not all companies will do this sort of thing when they want to test new software, so it's kind of cool that they're letting us do it. They're putting it out in the wild early. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at what it's doing in the background, what it's watching. And I have AdGuard here, which has a filtering log. It kind of keeps a record of everything that is going on your device as far as communicating with the internet. So you can see, apps that I have open, Samsung members, the One UI app, and then Gmail. Those are all apps that I just opened up for the purpose of this video. But you can see it's really not doing anything crazy in the background. There's these little community.samsung.com, so it doesn't look like it's invasive with as far as its analytics goes, how much it's actually watching you and what you're doing on there, which is kind of cool to see. There's of course a few UI updates, and then that's pretty much all I've seen so far. But I wanted to give you guys a quick look at this beta update, and then I'm going to tell you guys how to get it on your own phone. So the easiest way to do this is to download the Samsung Members app right here, and yippee, you can see some information here. And what will happen is if you open up the app and you're not already a member of the beta, on this main tab, this Explore tab, you will have the option to join the beta. You just hit join the beta, give it a few minutes, and if you have something like AdGuard like I use, give it a few minutes and also disable that. And then the next thing you do is just go into settings, go down to software update, and hit download and install. And it will check for updates, and then you can see here my current version is N975 U1E or UEU2ZSK3, which is the latest version of the software, which is the One UI 2.0 Android 10.0 beta, which is just a lovely sound. It's about 2 gigabytes in size to download, so it's probably not something that you'll want to do over mobile data. And then additionally, even Samsung advises making a backup of all your stuff before you start. So if you don't care so much about your information, you can use one of the cloud backups like Samsung Cloud, Google Drive, backup, various cloud solutions, Dropbox, other things like that. But what I advise, and actually what Samsung advises, is that you use the Samsung Smart Switch desktop program for like Windows on a computer, and you use that to back up your device prior to downloading and installing this update, because it is a beta. There are bugs, there's some stuff that could just totally flat out break your device, requiring you to do a factory reset, bringing it all the way back to default, and that would be not much fun if you didn't have your stuff backed up. So you'd lose things like calls, messages, apps you had installed, which you can just get back from Google Play pretty easily. But then, you know, I have a ton of pictures. A lot of people have a ton of pictures. If you lose those, that can be really unfortunate. So that is a crucial step, is backing up your stuff, whether you're just using a cloud service or you're actually getting on your computer like Samsung recommends. And the other thing about getting on your computer and doing it is you can actually bring your phone back to exactly the state it was. If you remember, like on iPhones, or if you had an iPod Touch or something back in the day, you could restore to an iTunes backup, and it would pretty much take your device all the way back to the way it was. And if you were on Apple's beta software, you could actually downgrade back to your normal, current, stable software. So that's kind of a nice feature that Samsung's including with this beta. I think they did a really good job. I like this One UI beta app. I haven't explored it a ton, admittedly, but it's very easy to get in and look at their terms. They have lots of stuff reporting for like frequently asked questions, community guidelines, so they have it all kind of laid out for you. So if you look at it before you get started, you'll know what you're getting into, and you'll know how to behave and different things. And then they have like basically one-click beta feedback, so you can give feedback just right here within the app. Hit send feedback, and then you can see, you know, this is my device, and then I can select a category, so I can say error reports and all this, and choose different things, and I'm not going to give it access right now. And also, if you don't want to participate in this, if you just want the software and you don't want to do it, all you have to do is go into, let's see, your One UI beta program and hit this withdraw button right down here, and you can leave the beta program. No consequences, no questions asked. And so that's really cool on Samsung's part that they're doing that for us as well. And I think I'm going to wrap up this video and quit rambling, but I just want to give you guys a quick look at the Android 10 update for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and show you guys how to get started installing it if that's what you want to do. And I think Samsung is rolling this out in waves, so if you join the beta and then go check for updates and it doesn't come, just wait a little bit and then check again. They don't want to overload their own servers, so you know that's a pretty smart move. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope this video helped you out, or at least gave you some information. I hope you're as excited as I am about finally getting Android 10 on our Samsung devices. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave some comments down below. I'd love to get some discussion going on different bugs that people are seeing and different things, so we can talk about ways to fix them, the best way to report it to Samsung, different things like that. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.